Hello, and welcome back to Summarize Science. Today, we're looking at a fascinating paper called Pulp Motion, which is teaching AI a core principle of filmmaking, the intricate dance between an actor and a camera. In cinematography, it's not just about what the actor does, but how the camera frames that action to tell a story. This has been a huge challenge for AI. You can tell one AI to generate a person walking and another to generate a camera movement, but getting them to work together coherently is incredibly difficult. You could easily end up with an empty frame because the virtual actor walked out of the shot. The researchers here propose a simple but powerful idea to solve this. Instead of just thinking in 3D, they introduce an auxiliary guide, the 2D on-screen view itself. As you can see in this diagram, they use the projection of the person on the screen to steer the generation process. This acts as a bridge, constantly ensuring the camera is framing the human in a cinematically sensible way. Of course, to teach an AI to be a good director, it needs to watch a lot of movies. So, the team created a new dataset called Pulp Motion. This table shows a comparison with existing datasets, and Pulp Motion is a giant, with over 300 hours of footage and nearly 200,000 samples. Crucially, it contains paired human motions, camera trajectories, and rich text descriptions of both the action and the camera work. So, how well does it work? The results are pretty impressive. These tables show a state-of-the-art comparison, and in simple terms, their AX method consistently produces better results across the board. It achieves better framing quality and significantly reduces the chance of the character going off-screen. These examples show the final product. From a simple text prompt, the AI generates both a realistic human motion and a smooth, coherent camera trajectory that keeps the action perfectly framed. It understands prompts for both the character and the camera, like a person sitting and the camera performs a push-in and executes them together flawlessly. The system is also tunable, which is key for any creative tool. These graphs show a trade-off between framing quality on the vertical axis and text alignment on the horizontal axis. Essentially, a creator can decide whether to prioritize perfect, locked-on framing or more creative freedom in the motion. Their method consistently finds a better balance than previous approaches, pushing closer to that ideal bottom right corner of perfect framing and perfect prompt adherence. So, let's recap the big takeaways from Pulp Motion. First, it presents a new framework to generate human and camera motion jointly, not as two separate problems. Second, the key innovation is using the 2D on-screen framing as a guide to enforce coherence between the two. And third, the work is supported by Pulp Motion, a new, large-scale dataset that will help push this field forward. So, what could this mean for the future? This technology could be a game-changer for animators, filmmakers for pre-visualizing complex scenes, or for video game designers creating dynamic, cinematic cut scenes on the fly. We're seeing AI move from just creating assets to understanding the artistic principles of how to present them. Thanks for watching Summarize Science.